The sixth generation is now alive and well. We've been out in our second year now. We're already producing our 2017s. And of course, our relationship with our performance parts team under Mark Dickens is just phenomenal. Mark used to be part of the Camaro team, so he knows how passionate our customers are. We've also been to many SEMAs with 5th gen and 6th gen Camaro. So we know what SEMA means to our customers. So it gives us a chance to really expand the bandwidth of what can you do with the cars that we have. For instance, the Extreme X, we're here also, you were out with us looking at, we got the 1LE, V6 and V8. You saw some cool performance parts cars out at Spring Mountain the last couple days. Now this is an expression of what could you do with a 2-liter turbo. It's not a 1LE, it's a SEMA concept car, but you never know. It's got some concept-y things on it, but the fact of the matter is there's a huge 2-liter turbo market out there, which coincidentally, a lot of us are from the old GM Performance division where we had a superstar engine in the Ecotec. Took it to Bonneville, had build books. So I personally believe that there is a market out there just waiting to have stage kits for that 2-liter turbo. They want to autocross the car. So this Extreme X gives us a chance to kind of go off in that direction with the 2-liter turbo crowd. And oh, by the way, the 2-liter turbo already is catching our V6 in sales for the Camaro. So it's becoming well known now that this thing is not only 32 miles on the highway, but is a real performer for autocross. So then you go from there and go to the other extreme, the Slammer. So the Slammer had a brother car, the Chevelle, that those were an expression of, we all grew up with Hot Wheels, right? And some very cool metallic flake paint and very bright interiors, usually red. And so we did an expression of, well, what about all of us that were kids and just loved Hot Wheels cars, Camaros and Chevelles. So that's kind of expression on if you could really slam this thing down, get a great metallic paint, a great red interior, it would look like a Hot Wheels car. So that's kind of another extreme Slammer. There's that audience here at SEMA that loves that kind of car as well. So then you've got the test car. That's the Camaro drag car that works. Mark did a phenomenal job, Mark Dickens, on his team, taking our ZL1 parts, our SS parts, and some of our race performance parts and putting them into a Camaro. The idea there is somebody that buys an SS that is a weekend drag racer, they're going to take, when they get a little bit of money, like we all do, you're going to put it in your car. So this is intended for those that buy the 6th gen SS and they want to get into the drag racing, and they want to just, like, every time they get a paycheck, they want to put a little bit more. So you can buy it in stages, and you can, if you so choose, you can get one that's done up like the car that we showed here. Camo tape optional.
The thing that showed to me that you guys really understood the market there was coming out with a smaller brake kit for the rear brakes on that car.
Right. That was a key thing, because you really need the bigger tire and the smaller wheel. Obviously, with a smaller wheel, you really need the smaller brake to go with it. So it was another, stroke of experience, I'll say, that we were able to package that smaller 16-inch brake in the rear that will now you can get your Hoosiers in there with no problem.
And a lot of different, you've got some different options for the differential as well in there as well?
Yeah, absolutely. We code-named the 250 mil diff from the ZL1 and the 5th gen Gravedigger, because we have a lot of engineers that get paid a lot of money to try to break it, just so our customers can't. And to be honest with you, we could never break one. So we called it Gravedigger. It was probably, some would call it over-designed, but it's a phenomenal rear diff. As production vehicles go, we couldn't package it very well in the production 6th gen ZL1, but the 6th gen, we upgraded that technology to have ELSD. But the Gravedigger does fit. If you take the back cover off, it fits perfectly in the 6th gen, so Mark's team's done a great job packaging that. Like I said, that with the current 6th gen ZL1 prop shaft, the half shafts, you're not going to break parts on the drag strip.